Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to Pokemon Showdown. Today we're going to be taking on the Are You Suspect test ladder. Are You is currently suspecting Sharpedo and Mega Abomasnow. I really believe both are over-centralizing. Abomasnow, you need to run like Bronzong just to be able to check that thing. That's probably like one of the best quote-unquote counters to that thing. And it's insanely hard to switch into. It's ridiculously bulky. And same thing with Sharpedo. Sharpedo actually beats its check/counters. Like Virizion, if it takes any other attack, Sharpedo is able to knock it out with potential Ice Beams and Headbutt, Ice Fang, things like that. Though I think Ice Fang is pretty subpar of an option. But yeah, I definitely agree with both of these potentially leaving. I got this team from my boy ENX. It's hyper offense, like straight up hyper offense. There's like Life Orb Manectric, Life Orb Selgor, Cloverberry Mesprit, Scarf Tyrantrum, Life Orb Sharpedo, and Life Orb Venusaur. So taking people's souls today with this Life Orb. We're gonna look for a battle. By the way, we got a game right away. Nice. The Drop a Draco shirts and hoodies are available, as well as the stickers and everything else is available for 10 more days. So if you want to go ahead and pick one up, the link will be down below in the description if you guys want to hit one up. This guy's very weak to Sharpedo, like insanely weak to Sharpedo. I actually just click super effective move versus what's in front of me and straight up win. He does have Typhlosion, which could be an issue. I just want to lead off with my Tyrantrum just in case he leads off with his Typhlosion, because I have to switch out anyway, and I can just click Head Smash if he leads off with the Typhlosion right there. So ends up leading off with Cofagrigus. Not the best lead for me. I don't have an initial switch in. I actually just want to go Selgor, I think, and just start spike stacking up on this thing. As he goes for the Will-O-Wisp, misses, unfortunately. He can't really do too much. I mean, Shadow Ball is going to 2-hit KO me. If he had Hex, I guess that would have been fine. He's actually setting up Toxic Spikes, which I don't mind too much because I do have a Venusaur, which beats the majority of his team as well. So we're just going to hit up more spikes right there as he's going to get up some Toxic Spikes. And I'm actually just going to start firing off some Energy Balls just to get a bit of damage. I can get up the Life Spike when I need to, but I also don't want him getting into anything that can potentially threaten me. And I just want that bit of damage off on his Cofagrigus as he actually Will-O-Wisp me. So I'm assuming he has Hex as his last move. I wish I had Encore in this thing. Kind of wish I was like the Sash lead set, but Life Orb probably works a lot better for this. He goes for Shadow Ball. Doesn't do too much, considering I am in a Selgor. I have no investment, and I can just go right for another Energy Ball, doing a bit of damage to him, as he's able to knock me out with that Shadow Ball. However, I'm pretty sure Venusaur can beat this 1v1. I do have the Life Orb. I went Venusaur over Sharpedo to knock it out because I didn't want Sharpedo getting toxic, though I do have Healing Wish, so I could have potentially done that. Alternatively, I could have went Mesprit, got up Stealth Rock, and then Healing Wish and Sharp. Well, if his Claydol came out, I could have Healing Wished into that. But he goes for Pain Split right here. Again, I think I still beat him 1v1 no matter what he wants to do. Actually, yeah, I'll just go for another Giga Drain. I actually get a crit. I was thinking about going out to Sharpedo right there just in case he wants to Toxic Spike up, as he goes for another Pain Split. So either way, he's getting more and more health. I'm pretty positive he's going to Shadow Ball or Toxic Spike up. So I'm actually going to go out into my Sharpedo right here. As he does go for the T-Spike, great. I knock him out with Dark Pulse, and he cannot switch into this monster at all. He cannot switch into this thing. And I get the speed boost as well, so I outspeed his entire team. Unless he's Scarf Typhlosion, which I outspeed after one Protect anyway. And then I got 3 layers of Spike regardless. So Tangrowth is going to come out. I'm not going to mess around with this thing just in case it is Assault Vest. I could Protect, but I think just hard switching into Venusaur just to get rid of that Toxic Spike is the best play. I bring it in on a Giga Drain anyway, as he actually is revealed to be a Leftovers variant. So I can fire off a Sludge Bomb because even if he goes Claydol, I can Giga Drain that after, and I'm pretty sure a Life Orb variant will be able to knock it out. I Sludge Bomb the Typhlosion, and this is a bit of a threat. Manectric puts in work with Life Orb Flamethrower because I outspeed it and I can knock him out. I think I'm actually just going to sack my Mesprit. That way I can go out to my Typhlosion and just click Outrage. He actually chooses to go for Eruption, surprisingly enough. That's really weird. I thought he would go for the Blaze Boosted Fire Blast. That would have done a hell of a lot more. But now I choose to go out into his Jellicent. He can't knock me out even if he's Scarf. And Specs, he'd obviously be slower. So I'll get up my Rocks, as that doesn't do too much considering that's a crit. And what I can do right here is either Healing Wish into my Venusaur or Hard Switch into Sharpedo. I think I'm going to Psychic just to see how he tanks that. And he actually gets a double crit, so never mind. I could have lived that. But I can go out to Venusaur now and just or cover up with the Giga Drain. Again, he doesn't have a good switch into this thing at all. So we're able to knock out Jellicent while keeping up the hazards. Even if he Scarf Gallade, Sharpedo does outspeed after 1 speed boost, and I can knock it out after a bit of prior damage. Assuming he goes for Zen Headbutt right here, I'm going to go out into my Tyrantrum. We could also go for Psycho Cut or Ice Punch, I suppose. But I think Tyrantrum was just the best set, as he's actually Life Orb. So I can just lock myself into Scarf Outrage to knock him out. I don't mind if Claydol spins, because at this point, Venusaur or Sharpedo both win. Especially because he is a defensive Tangrowth without Assault Vest. So he's not going to be taking my Ice Beams at all. As you can see, he takes that Outrage like for days. But I'm going to stay in and go for Outrage again, because if I hit myself in Confusion, great. I go down, and then I can go out to Sharpedo after that and just knock him out with the Ice Beam. He doesn't even go for Synthesis if he does have that. I don't even know if Tangrowth learned Synthesis. I don't remember. I've never used Synthesis Tangrowth. So I can knock him out with the Ice Beam now, and his Claydol is going to come out, which will go down to a Life Orb Dark Pulse. Unless he's Color Berry, but even if he is, Venusaur does outspeed Claydol, and I also have the Manectric in the back with HP Ice to finish him off. So it's a very offensive team, and I love the way it plays. You just get up spikes, and spike stacking is my favorite, especially when I'm first starting out for a suspect test or like on the lower ladder. That actually does nothing. Is he Assault Vest? He has to be Assault Vest. Wow, that's just max special defense. I say that does nothing because I had 317 special attack. Like, I'm a Sharpedo, but we're gonna look for another game. What if I lose this? Wait, no, it's impossible for me to lose this because you can't pass that much. I'm leading off with a Selgor. I don't know. What is this? What is this? How am I supposed to, yeah, okay. That's what I was waiting for. What the hell was that? This man had a shiny Caterpie thinking he could run up on the ladder. Alright, we got a game versus Sakura, and you too. Isn't he on my team? Could be wrong. But we got a game versus him, and I'm actually just gonna lead off with thank you. Oh, he's not on my team. I've been thinking about somebody else. I'm gonna lead off with my Manectric because I thought he would lead off with his Vivillon, but he ends up leading off with Archeops. Archeops is an annoying Pokemon for me to switch into, so I'm actually just gonna go out to my Mesprit, just in case he wanted to go for the Earthquake right there, and I'm going to fire off a Psychic because I'm pretty sure this is lead Archeops, as you can see by that damage, as he gets a crit with Head Smash, great. So, does even more to me, and I still have another turn of Taunt. It's okay, Sakura, I don't care. It happens. I might lose to Vivillon, though. But he ends up going out to Delphox. This is another Pokemon I can't switch into with this team. I really, really want Rocks. What can I get up Rocks versus? It's going to be hard for me to get up Rocks. I'm just going to fire off a Psychic. I can't switch into Fire Blast anyway. As I can now go out into my Tyrantrum and just click the Dragon Claw, I believe. Because even if Abomasnow wants to come out, Dragon Claw is just a play that doesn't miss. And it also hits Virizion. Instead of going for Head Smash, we'll still do a decent amount of damage. Dragon Claw just doesn't miss, and it 2 KOs. It should, in theory, 2 KO everything on his team. So, goes Medicham. Do about 61%. Nice, nice, nice. Are you Scarf Medicham? I don't know. I'm going to go for Dragon Claw anyway. Hopefully he's Adamant Scarf if he is Scarf. Great. So I do outspeed him. I'm able to 2 KO him with that Dragon Claw. Armor Star is going to come out, and this might be the beginning of the end. No. I can Dragon Claw, and I do have my Selgor in the back. No, I don't outspeed him anymore after that Dragon Claw. Damn. I might need a double. Do I just lose to this? I think I just lose to this. I'm gonna sack Manectric. Yeah, I'll sack Manectric. I'll sack Manectric right here. Yeah, he's even knock me out Surf. Assuming he's Life Orb, he's not Life Orb. Does Ice Beam knock me out from +2? I gotta hope Venusaur lives this. Yeah, he's able to knock me out. Okay. I don't think my Selgor outspeeds him with the +3. If a Selgor outspeeds, then yeah, it doesn't outspeed. So that was just, I think this is the only play I had then. Alright, so we'll just go for Protect. I can't do anything. If he wants to Shell Smash again, that's fine. He goes for Hidden Power. I think I need the double protect in order to win, and he might just go for Shell Smash again, because he could still win even with this, but then I would need a flinch. If I still want to win, I need a flinch for Rizzion once, and then Ice Beam it, then I need a flinch Vivillon, which is more than likely Focus Sash, and then Ice Beam it, so I might need the double protect right here. Let's see if we get it. We do not get it, as he goes for Hidden Power anyway, and that's going to be a good game, so yeah, I can't do anything about that. We're going to look for another game. I don't think I could have won that game. Like, that just straight up swept me. I don't think I could have done anything like that. But we got another game versus Sun. And, yeah, I can get a Rocks. Excuse me, I can get a Rocks right here versus this guy. Rocks are pretty big for Typhlosion and things like that. My Venusaur, does it have Chlorophyll? No, it's Overgrow. I wish it was Chlorophyll. I might make it Chlorophyll because I don't feel like Overgrow helps me too much. And that would save me in the Sun matchup. We'll see, though. We'll see if I want to make it Overgrow. No. No? Anyway. Apparently MV made fun of him. I don't remember. I don't think MV will remember either. We just don't, we don't have good memories with who we play, but let's see what this guy has. I mean, this is Cobra Berry lead, so that's why I let off with it. I'm just going to attempt to get up my Rocks. If he taunts me, that's fine as well. I can live a knockoff. This goes right for Sunny Day. And what I can do is just go right for the Dazzling Gleam. Ooh. And I'm actually going to make my Venusaur Chlorophyll. I actually get a crit on him, unfortunately for him. And he has min speed, so he cannot knock me out with anything, can he? I think Mesper is way too bulky to go down to anything. And even if he goes out to Shift Tree and goes for knockoff, he goes out to Victory Bell. I'm assuming he's going to Sleep Powder. But he actually goes right for Solar Beam, so it's good that I didn't go directly into my Venusaur. I probably have to play around this thing a little bit. So we're gonna play around this a bit because I know the Weather Ball is coming right now. So goes right for Sludge Bomb as opposed to Weather Ball. So I guess he doesn't have Weather Ball. Wow. So I would have been able to tank that. Does this have much value versus him? Not really. Not really. Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't have anything versus him. It doesn't beat anything. He has Rhyperior, he has Tangrowth to beat it 1v1. I'm pretty positive that I can sweep him with my Sharpedo as long as I get up a little bit more hazards. So we'll go right for the HP Fire, knock him out. He does go for Sludge Bomb. Ooh, so I guess he predicted me right there? Probably. So this isn't the best situation for me. As you can see, we're just getting clean swept twice in a row. Man, Pokemon is a hard game. We're getting clean swept twice in a row. As he goes for Synthesis. Ooh. Okay. Getting a bit of aggressive plays. But I can sack Manectric and get up Spikes. And I think the Spike ensures that Sharpedo just wins anyway. I really do. I really do think that if I get up a Spike, because then Liepard goes down. As he goes right for Solar Beam. And what I can do is go right out into a Selgor. See, if he goes Liepard right here, then he obviously lives and gets at the Sun. If he doesn't, then Sharpedo wins. But if he predicts that, I think I'm going to try and go for Spike. As he doesn't go out. Oh, great. He goes out to Rhyperior. So I have the Energy Ball. I'm able to knock out, I'll be able to knock out this thing out, or at least do a hell of a lot. This is Life Orb Energy Ball. And also Liepard goes down. So we're able to knock out Rhyperior. Great. This is the revenge sweep coming right now. As this Mon is just going to be able to come through. Straight up. Straight up. Because Liepard goes down to hazards. Spike plus Stealth Rock both do 12. So goodbye. That means his Sunsetter is gone. And every other Sunsetter or potential Sunsetter, either if this is a Sunsetter, then it gives me the boost with Sharpedo. I'm actually going to go for Focus Blast. He is Scarf. That is good to know. We're going to hit him up with a Protect right here. Protect is my best play. I still want to keep myself out of Sucker Punch range from Shift Tree. So I'm debating if I want to go for the Double Protect. I'm debating if I want to go for Double Protect right here, because if I get the Double Protect, then I'm out of Sucker Punch range from Shift Tree. Otherwise, I have to outplay Shift Tree. But then again, if I am faster, if he's modest Scarf Typhlosion, then I'll be faster than him. How much does Sharpedo UU Life Orb? I mean, I'm not you. This is not UU. Modest. How much does Dark Pulse do? Because then all I gotta do is spam Ice Beam to win the game. Typhlosion. And you choice scarf. Do you ever not run timid? Nope. Dark Pulse does 58 to 68. So I have to go for Hydro Pump anyway. So it's either Double Protect or go for that. Yeah. And he gets the burn. Come on. So now I can't even stall out his... I can't even stall out his Sucker Punches now. And if he didn't even have Sucker Punch, I straight up won. So it's... Pokemon. I would have lost too. Yep. He didn't even have Sucker Punch. Because I just clicked Ice Beam 3 times and won the game. But that's Pokemon for you. It is what it is. Good game. I've accepted to play this game, so I already know that this game is absolute crap. When it comes to competitive. Even if he does have Sucker Punch right there, I still could have outplayed it a bit. But how much does that even do? Because he didn't go to that. I'm pretty, like, I still had a chance to win. I don't think he would have straight up lost, but yeah. I would have had to outplay his Sucker Punches, but it's possible. I've outplayed 8 Sucker Punches before. But that's Pokemon for you. That's exactly how it goes, and that's something you have to accept while you're playing the game, so that's why Blender hates this game. Alright, so we got another one, and we got a Braviary guy, and I'm just going to get on my rocks with Mesprit. It's just a great lead versus him. Manectric might actually be able to do something in this game. I think Sharpedo could still straight up win, maybe. Gets a little bit lucky. My offensive Venusaur actually just destroys his team as well. He leads off with Camel. Camel is a threat for my Manectric, so I actually just want to weaken him a bit with the Psychic. 37%. That's not that bad. As I'm able to live his Fire Blast. Thankfully, he can't burn me because of his ability, and I can just get up my rocks right now. As he goes out to Alomola. So, interesting switch considering he doesn't have a solid switch in at all to my Venusaur. He actually even goes for knockoff, so I get 2 hits right now. I'll be able to fire off a Sludge Bomb. Sludge Bomb hits Braviary. Alternatively, what I could do is... I'll just fire off a Sludge Bomb. Sludge Bomb hits Braviary. I can also get the poison on Alomola. It also hits Venusaur, which is the more important part. Ooh, that did 45. That is damage. That, I repeat, and I'm max speed too. Well, almost max speed, but it definitely wasn't a speed tie unless he's max speed HP fire, because obviously that forces you to run an imperfect speed IV. So Hitmontop is going to come out. I can get a Brox versus Alomola, so I'm actually just going to fire off a Sludge Bomb. See if I can get some type of poison on this thing. Doing 41%. Sludge Bomb is essentially Scald, so I don't see a reason not to make this play as he actually goes out to Braviary. Like I said, I'm trying not to give him any free switches at all. He's actually bulk up Braviary too. Bit of an issue, but I can spam Head Smash soon. Yeah, I have to go to Manectric right now. As he doubles into Alomola. So what I do want to do is actually hard switch into Mesprit, because there's 2 plays that'll happen. He'll either protect or hard switch into Camel. And what I can do is get up my rocks one more time. That's definitely bulk up Braviary with the way he took offensive, an offensive attack like that. But I can go directly into my Sharpedo now and fire off a Hydro Pump. I don't care if he goes out to Alomola. Basically, the plan is to force him not let him Wish Pass. Unfortunately, I do miss. It is the game, though. We'll go for Dark Pulse just to gauge the damage. If he has knockoff, then he can't touch me besides Scald and Dark Pulse. So I want to see how much it does anyway. That's 36%. We're going to fire off a Hydro Pump here just in case he tries to switch prematurely, like trying to go out to Hitmontop. Yeah. Hopefully this lands. I missed the last one. Let's try and hit this one. Thankfully it does land, so Hitmontop does go down, which means our rocks are here to stay, and that means that Braviary is in range of Ice Beam, or almost in range of Ice Beam. It might be in range. Deancey goes down as well, so. Part of the reason why I'm making these plays, by the way, with my Sharpedo is because I don't want him to Wish Pass. As he is going to be able to Wish, but I don't want him to be able to pass to his Camerupt. So I'm actually going to go out into my Aselgo right here. If he wants to knock off, I get up my hazards as he goes for Scald. And what I can do is go for the Spike. And Spike plus Stealth Rock, I'm pretty positive, means that I knock out Camerupt with Focus Blast. I think I have to go for Focus Blast though if I want to knock out Camerupt. I really hope it hits because Camerupt is definitely coming out. So let's hope this Life of Focus Blast hits. It definitely knocks it out from 39%. As we do connect, Camerupt is going to go down. Great, great, great. And the hazards are here to stay. And now I can just spam Thunderbolt. So we're going to get up spikes. That way I can just click Thunderbolt with Manectric and win. Because I do have Tyrantrum in the back to break this thing sub. I also have Volt Switch, so if he wants to go for sub, that's fine. And we'll hit him up with another spike, weakening Diancie and things like that. As he does go for that sub, and we'll see if he wants to go for another sub. I mean, if he doesn't go for another sub, if Focus Blast breaks the sub, assuming it hits, you know. I can't go for Bug Buzz because it goes behind it. But I do miss the I do miss the Thunderbolt, unfortunately. However, I can go out to my Manectric right now and just go right for the Volt Switch. Volt Switch will be able to break his sub, and I can Volt Switch right out to my Tyrantrum. Life Orb Thunderbolt should be able to clean this game. If he goes for a second sub, that's fine. If he goes for the... Actually, I don't even need Sharpedo, so I'm actually going to go Sharpedo because I know I do outspeed and I can spam Ice Beam. Goes for Bulk Up. He won't be able to sub-stall me because this is Life Orb Ice Beam, and this is going to do a lot. Like, no matter what, this will do a lot. So even if he goes for subs, like, I'll be able to stall him out. Or I'll be able to keep him low enough to the point where he can't repeatedly go for it. Because I do have my... Manectric in the back. Basically, as long as I end up on top in this situation, like, he can't even switch out if he wants to try and wish with his Alomola because he does go down in rocks. So this is how I like the team going. This is how it goes. Nice, nice. This is damage. This is damage. 53%. He will not be able to sub. He'll only be able to roost. Oh, he actually does get this. I get the H. I get the freeze on this guy. That sucks. That sucks for him. That really does. I can't do anything about that though. That's Pokemon. As he is gonna go out to Alomola, he won't be able to stall me out with this thing. So, that's how I felt too, Eon. Yeah, he won't be able to stall me out at all though, because I can just go for Dark Pulse right here. I can let Sharpedo go down for the sake of not letting Braviary come in, or by the way, EonX actually gave me this team. I can let Sharpedo go down for the sake of not letting Braviary come in or Diancie, and then just go out to Manectric and click Thunderbolt to be able to finish him off. So I can let him stall me out with these Wish Protects. Maybe if he wants to go for Scald, obviously. The important part is just not letting him come in at all. Let me tell Eon, I'm weak to Abomasnow. He probably knows that based on watching. But, well, Sash Abomasnow. Star. With no rocks. Well, obviously, with no rocks. And then I hit it. I hit it with Tyrantrum. So not anymore. I couldn't, and I had to hit it too to beat it because I had no hazards. It was at full. But yeah, it's okay if he protects right here. I mean, I can easily just go out into my Venusaur next and just start firing off. I can freely fire off Giga Drains because, well, actually I'll fire off a Sludge Bomb just because he protected right there. Because I don't want him passing that to his Braviary, and I don't want it, you know, coming back to life. So I'll just go for Sludge Bomb. Even if he Scalds Burn me, that's fine. As long as he's not able to pass the Wish to Braviary, I'm completely fine with that. And I'll definitely trade a Scald Burn on Venusaur for losing the game. So yeah, I can just go for Giga Drains. He's already stalling himself out of Wish and Protects. He only has 9 wishes left. And I do outspeed Braviary, confirm. And Venusaur just wins. I think Venusaur is so good in RU. I really think it is. It's a great mon. Ooh, and he gets the burn right there too. I'm going to fire off a Sludge Bomb because if I do get the poison on him, then my Giga Drain is a 2-hit KO. Alomola is so fat, man. Look at that. He's going for Protects too. Like, he has to try and stall me out. That way he's out of range. But I can fire off some Giga Drains. And pretty safe versus Scald. Scald does 4. So I'll keep firing off Sludge Bombs. Trying to get a poison. I finally get the poison on him as he's able to go for Scald right there. But Scald crit plus burn will not be able to knock me out that turn anyway. And now I can go for Synthesis. And Giga Drain is always going to be a 2-hit KO on his Alomola. So he won't be able to touch me at all. Maybe he doesn't know I have Synthesis because I haven't showed it. Yeah, he doesn't know I have Synthesis. Definitely. That's the only reason why you would go for Protect right there. But I hadn't showed it, so it makes sense as to why he didn't think I had it. But now I can easily 2-hit KO him with that poison as he's going to go for the Wish. And at that range of HP, I can definitely go for Sludge Bomb. Sludge Bomb will knock him out. Even if he tries to go for Protect. And Sludge Bomb will also knock out Braviary if that wants to come in. And like I said, guys, the important part is not allowing Braviary to come in. I do apologize for coughing. I would normally edit that out, but I don't know if I'll be able to. Because, like, that's just me dying. I'll probably edit it out. So he's going to pass the Wish as he is going to go down to Poison right here. But Braviary, I am faster than Braviary. Even if he wants to go Deancey and try and double into Braviary, I'm going to go for Sludge Bomb 100%. He actually hard switches into Braviary, and I already know for a fact I do outspeed this. Because he is max Spadef. So I'm able to knock that thing out with the Sludge Bomb. And Deancey is going to come out, and I'll be able to go for Giga Drain versus that thing. I'll more than likely just edit out my coughs and me dying. Because I guess it doesn't matter too much. So I'll be able to knock this thing out with the Giga Drain. And, I mean, not knock him out, I guess. He's Spadef, but he can't do much to me. Good game. Though 50% with a Diamond Storm, with an uninvested, that looks like an uninvested Diamond Storm too. That's a lot of damage. So, all right, let's get another game. That was a lot. All right, we got another one, and this guy is pretty weak to Sharpedo. Well, what team isn't weak to Sharpedo? With hazards up, as long as I get up some hazards, I'm pretty solid versus him. I'm gonna lead off with that Mesprit. I ain't sniping if you think so. What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh, he was watching me. Oh. Oh, never mind. I didn't realize he was watching me. But as long as I get up rocks, have fun. I like how you said have fun back. As long as I get up rocks and have up some hazards, I'm pretty sure Sharpedo wins, especially because he doesn't have any hazard control. It's pretty easy to get 2 speed boosts versus him, since I'll bring in Sharpedo on something like weaker and slower, like a Selgor when it's weaker. Goes for Shadow Ball right here. What is that damage? I don't know what that damage is. I don't even need this Pokemon, so I'm actually just going to go for the double Psychic, because I can get up hazards right now with my Selgor. Get up some spikes for his Escavalier. I want to weaken this thing, obviously, as he is going to go for Volt Switch. So nice. Even Jolteon is getting weaker now. He might be Expert Belt. He might be Assault Vest. I don't know about it based on that damage. Let me actually calc, because I'm not any offensive support. Yes, Jolteon. Because if he's Assault Vest, then I need... He's not Subpass, obviously. Where's the Shadow Ball? Calc this. Alright, so he's definitely not Assault Vest. Well, he could be Assault. I mean, he definitely has the option to be Assault Vest because the Shadow Ball did nothing. That's what I meant by that. But we're going to get up another spike right here for that Jolteon, as he is going to go for the knockoff. And I'll just be able to go out to my Manectric. Manectric invites in Jolteon and also, I guess, Delphox, but I do outspeed Delphox. And Flamethrower will be able to knock out Escavalier. Even if it was Assault Vest at that range, I'm pretty positive I am Life Orb. And that's basically setting up for the Sharpedo sweep. I need Jolteon to come in. I need to do a bit more damage to that thing before I can knock it out with Dark Pulse from Sharpedo. I'm pretty positive he is Assault Vest, so I want to see how much damage I need. 252. Why was I dying earlier? Dark Pulse. Yo, that does 0. Meloetta is going to come out, as I can just go for Volt Switch. This is an issue. However, can I just click Outrage with this Pokemon? So it's between needing Venusaur for Jolteon. No, I can just click Outrage with my Tyrantrum, so I don't think I need Venusaur. As he actually goes for Focus Blast, trying to predict my Sharpedo right there. I trust me, bro, I wasn't trying to predict you. But I'll go for Sludge Bomb as I am faster, which is nice because I'll put him in range of... he actually goes for double Focus Blast too. This is awesome. I'm not even... Guys, I'm not trying to predict him. I'm just going for my best play possible to ensure my victory. And I'm going for a double Sludge Bomb because it also hits Delphox right there. As we are able to knock out the Meloetta. Though I am weaker, so Jolteon can hit me pretty hard. If he wants to go out to Glalie, unfortunately it does outspeed me by 1 point, otherwise we'd speed tie, but Ice Shard would knock me out anyway. Yeah, Glalie is going to come out. And what I can do is just Sludge Bomb, as he's able to knock me out with the Ice Shard. However, I can go out into my Manectric and Revenge Kill him with that Flamethrower. Either way, it puts him in range of, like, even if he switched out, he's already in range of Dark Pulse anyway. I need to weaken his Jolteon if I want to win. However, I'm pretty positive I can just click Outrage. Yeah, especially because he went out to his Virizion. He's more than likely going to go for the CC right here. Goes for Sacred Sword. I didn't see that coming at all. But I can go into my Sharpedo, and the reason I'm going to Sharpedo first, that way I can go for Ice Beam, is because I want to put him in range of Outrage so I can win the game. So goes right for another Secret Sword. I know this is going to be able to knock me out, but Ice Beam is going to do a hefty chunk to him. And then I could probably click Head Smash to win, or Dragon Claw. So Ice Beam, 20. Ooh, that's damage. Is he physically? I mean. All right, let's play. I want to see how much Dragon Claw does do to Delphox the God. Delphox, because then I can just click Dragon Claw and win the game. I'm just gonna assume the Choice Scarf set has the least amount of bulk, so Tyrantrum. I want to see if I have to. What do I have to spam? I wish I had Earthquake. Earthquake kind of won. Dragon Claw. 55 to 65. He's gonna be around there because this Stealth Rock put him at 25, and then he'll be around there. So I could technically click Dragon Claw to win. The alternative is clicking Outrage, but then I mess around with a 2-turn Outrage, which I don't want. I'm pretty sure Jolteon goes down to Dragon Claw. Jolteon. All-out attacker. Wow, Jolteon doesn't even go down. So I actually have to click Outrage right here, unfortunately. I have to click Outrage, but Outrage does knock out Delphox. If Delphox's Scarf into Dazzling Gleam, it does not knock me out, or Psychic. And Jolteon also goes down to Outrage as well. And I believe I am faster. I am faster by a couple points, so I'll be able to knock him out with the Outrage. And now it comes down to, I do get a 2-turn Outrage, unfortunately. So it comes down to if I hit myself right now, and if I hit myself, is he able to knock me out after? I'm pretty sure he will be able to knock me out after that. So we have to hope that we break through right now, as Delphox is going to come out. It's at 59%. But the reason I didn't go for Dragon Claw is obviously, one, I don't want to play with Thunder Wave also on Jolteon, and also it's still a roll. Like, I try to put myself out of range of rolls, as we don't hit ourselves in confusion. And Scarf Tyrantrum. Hey, thank you, man. Good game. I'm really low on the ladder. We'll get one more. We're 32 minutes, so we might as well get one more. I like this team. I like his team. Also like the fact that he has no hazard control. That's the coolest part for me. Healy's Drapion. But I can get up rocks regardless, just because of my item. I can get up rocks, and rocks really hurt him. I'm actually faster as well, so goes for Night Slash, crits me through my Culver Berry, is not able to knock me out. However, he is adamant. No, he's not even adamant. That's less than adamant. But I'll just hit him with a Dazzling Gleam to weaken him. I'm pretty sure actually a Selgor can win this game, just looking at his team. But I want to weaken him with that Dazzling Gleam, as I know that my Sharpedo outspeeds. If that Dazzling Gleam did 30%, that's not. That wouldn't be Assault Vest, would it? I know I've been calcing a lot this video, but I'm also getting familiar with it. Like, I play the tier, but I'm also getting familiar with, like, I'm trying to get familiar with everything. So I'm not sure. Drapion. Damn, that is Assault Vest. Or just max HP. I could just be max. No, that has to be Assault Vest. Assault Vest. No, it wouldn't be Assault Vest. If it's Assault Vest, then he needs significant. What the hell are you? I don't know what he is. I don't know. Help. What is he? Alright, Modest. Modest Hydro Pump. I don't know what he is. And this also has potential to sweep him. But a Selgo can also sweep him too. And so I can start Tyrantrum. Let's go for Hydro Pump. Alright, I have no idea what that Drapion was. It was some weird sort of Assault Vest, not Assault Vest, Spadef, no type of item. I have no idea what that Drapion was. I knew that my Sharpedo would be faster, though, obviously, because my Mesprit was. But yeah, again, I have no idea what item he was at all. The good thing is, his only Mon that he can come into Revenge Kill me with is either Gallade or Clawitzer. Everything else goes down to Hydro Pump after Stealth Rock damage. This is Modest Life Orb Hydro Pump. And I do outspeed everything on his team. Even a Scarf Gallade right there, so I might not even, like I said, I might not even have to go for spikes with my Selgor. I might just win with my Life Orb of Selgor. So he goes Clawitzer. Clawitzer is good because it means I can go out into my Venusaur and tank a hit. He's more than likely going to go for, he wouldn't go for Ice Beam right here. He would either go for U-Turn or the Aura Sphere, or maybe even Dragon Pulse or something like that. I think it learns Dragon Pulse. It looks like, look at that dragon on its arm. But he goes for Aura Sphere, as right now I can just fire off a Sludge Bomb. Actually, no. Giga Drain's the better play. Though I do have limited Houndoom switchings, Giga Drain's still the better play just to weaken this, because I'm not as worried about Houndoom just because I do have Scarf Tyrantrum as well as Sharpedo in the back. Even Manectric does outspeed, so Giga Drain is always the best play, as Medicham is going to come out. And I kind of want to save this. Do I? Actually, I don't think I need to save this, Mon. I know Selgar does outspeed, so I don't need to save this. This does come in on Clawitzer, but I don't think I need to save it. So we'll just go for double Giga Drain, as he is a fake out variant of Medicham. He would go for... I actually might be able to outspeed him if he's adamant. That did a lot of damage, so he might just be adamant. So I would be able to outspeed him and go for a double Giga Drain. As I do outspeed him, nice. Yo, offensive Venusaur is nice. Offensive Venusaur is nice. That's not even a speed type, because like I said, I have HP Fire, so that gives me an imperfect speed IV. So we're able to knock out Medicham. I hope Gallade comes out. I hope he's also adamant, because I want to weaken that with Sludge Bomb, so that way I can just click Dark Pulse into Hydro Pump and win the game. We shall see, though, what he wants to do. I would go Houndoom here, or he actually goes Exploud, so he's actually allowing me to weaken the Exploud too. I'm good with that. Sludge Bomb should put him in range of, unless he Scarf Exploud. Only Scarf Exploud would be able to outspeed me, and Scarf Exploud might actually be a problem, but I'm pretty sure I just click Outrage with my Tyrantrum and win the game. The only downside about this Exploud is, though most of them are scrappy, he could be soundproof, so I wouldn't be able to go out into a Selgor, and he is Scarf, wow. I wouldn't be able to go out into a Selgor and Revenge Kill him, but we're going to go for double Sludge Bomb. That's cool, he's Scarf Exploud. I do know that my Sharpedo does outspeed him as well as my Tyrantrum, so what I can do is just go right out into my Tyrantrum and click Dragon Claw. Dragon Claw will be able to knock it out. It's also the most obvious, no? Well, maybe it's the most obvious move, but it's also the most accurate, and it does 2-hit KO everything after Rock, so you can't risk switching. And I love the animation of Dragon Claw, by the way. So, able to knock that thing out, and yeah, I'll 2-hit KO everything. If Gallade wants to come out, that's fine. Selgor does outspeed Scarf Gallade anyway, as well, so if he wants to go for close combat, as well as Sharpedo after Protect does outspeed it. So Clawitzer is going to come out. Do I want Sharpedo? I think I actually just want to sack my Manectric to the Dragon Pulse. It's not even a sack, so basically if he went for Aura Sphere right there, Manectric could live, unless it was like a Specs Water Pulse. I would be able to live anything, and now I could just fire off Thunderbolt. Doesn't have an electric resist. He didn't have an electric resist to begin with, but he scarfed this too. Okay. This man is Scarf everything. Is he actually Scarf everything? Well, obviously that wasn't Scarf and this wasn't Scarf. I'll go out to Selgor and I think Spike into Energy Ball is the play, because I do live a Dragon Pulse. Yeah, I need that Spike for Gallade, especially if he goes for CC. So after that, the play is to go out to my Tyrantrum. I actually knock him out, so that's great. After this, the play is to go out to Tyrantrum if he does go to Gallade and Revenge Kill me with the close combat, because I need to weaken this Gallade. If he does Revenge Kill me with Scarf Gallade's close combat right now, one, I will be able to outspeed him, so I can hit him with the Bug Buzz anyway. And then my Sharpedo does outspeed Gallade after that, so I think he has to go Houndoom, as he actually ends up going Gallade anyway. So unless his Houndoom they have Sucker Punch or even Priority, and maybe this doesn't have Priority either, because I'm able to hit that thing with the Bug Buzz, as he's able to go for the Earthquake and knock me out. However, I can now go out to my Sharpedo, and the best play is by far going for Protect at this point. I don't know if he's Scarf. I don't want to risk that. There's no point in risking that anyway. And then I do 100% outspeed him, and I can just go right for Dark Pulse and finish him off, unless he switches out into Houndoom and then Sucker Punch crits me, and then he's knocks me out with that. And then Tyrantrum versus Gallade, and he's Cuss that Berry, and then he goes for Cuss that Berry close combat. Then I'll be very sad. But I think that's the only way I can lose right now, because I'm pretty sure Houndoom just comes through. So we're going to be able to knock out that Gallade, and this last is that Houndoom is going to be taking Stealth Rock and the Rock damage. It's 100% in range. I'm going to go for Head Smash. I'm going for Hydro Pump. That's the best play. So we're going to be able to knock it out with that. I was going to try and go for Dark Pulse and let him knock me out. That way I can go out into my Tyrantrum. That's going to be game. So hope you guys all enjoyed. Definitely two clean losses that we suffered. The Ampharos, I mean, the Almastar was ridiculous, and I didn't see a play that I could do to prevent that from happening. And obviously the early crit with Mesper was annoying as well. But hope you guys all enjoyed. Feel free, of course, to leave a like, subscribe, do your thing. Let me know if you want to see some more Are You Suspect test laddering, and also leave your thoughts on the Abomasnow and Sharpedo down below. Check out the Drop a Draco store if you want to pick one up, and that's available for 10 more days. And I'll see you guys later. So cue the outro.